fucking the fucking thing that was in my system at the time. So let's begin. All right, as you all know, I have a Spreaker account. Well, I guess those who are my loyal listeners do, though. And I want to say thank you to those who dealt with my bullshit from the very beginning to the very end. I have no idea what I'm going to rant about today, but we're going to go patrol on the Dreadnought just because I can. Now, if I start pausing, I do want you to realize that I'll get really into the game. So here we are, the Dreadnought. I'm using
this ship certainly takes some getting used to
today. Fuck. Final duty, the pulse rifle. I'm using the Silence of Arm for my secondary. For my heavy, it's something called the Dread Fang. That was a Valentine's Day type ordeal. But nonetheless, I'm here to whoop some ass and take some names. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is fucking both sides of this game. You know, I hear in a lot of video games, like the good, the bad, the uglies, whatever. I'm the kind of guy that can make the arguments and defend it at the same time. You see, the reason why I keep playing this game is because there's a social type of contract that you enter on. And you know, it is actually a lot of fun when you're playing with friends. By yourself, it does get kind of boring. But no, today I had an interesting day at work. You know, I actually got out on time, overtime. But the thing is, you know, I work so hard at my job. I give 110% every night, and like I can only move as fast as my body will let me. And being that said, bitch, nag, whatever. But I want to say this to employers, especially when you only have one employee doing all the work, or in this case, because I work third shift, you only have one shift doing all the work. If you want a functioning company, sweethearts, well, let's just say this. You need all the shifts doing every fucking thing at once. You know, first shift's there for a reason, second shift's there for a reason. Third shift is there to make sure the rest looks good. You know, we shouldn't have to be overexerting ourselves, overworking ourselves. I mean, yes, I understand it's work. And y'all probably say, oh, yeah, you're bitching, blah, 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 blah. Well, go ahead and say that. I don't care. You're not me. You don't do the work I do. However, I do see your point. Yes, it's work, and that's what I'm doing. Now, I'm a stalker at a store company, or a grocery store, whatever the fuck it's called. And I'm always getting, well, I used to always get nagged at or bitched at because I wasn't doing my job fast enough. Well, it wasn't until about a couple weeks ago where I actually broke down in front of one of my first assistants. I can't say supervisor, it sounds kind of intimidating, which is fine and dandy, it's whatever. And you know, I don't know, it really just fucking grinds with me is the fact that when I try and I try and I try to please everybody, but I'm not pleasing myself. And please don't take that in such a way. I know some of my fellow listeners from the Spreaker days will think that I am, or people that I know in general. However, it's like I was going back. I know I'm rambling. But yeah, forgive me on that. They all died. But you can't just rely on just one shift to do everything. it defeats the purpose of having a first shift and a second shift and a third shift. I mean, just like I'm getting paid, do full-time work when I'm a part-timer. I did not see the logic in it, and I probably won't today. But you see, it's been getting a little bit easier now. I mean, especially on me, but I'm still sore. And that comes with a job. It comes with any job, really. But it shouldn't be to the point where I'm hunched over or feeling like I'm about to have, a fucking heart attack due to stress and anxiety. Like last week, I felt like I was gonna have one of those, and not everybody's body is the same. We're all unique, we're all special, we're all different, and that is okay to be different. We live in a time where being different is actually a rather good thing. But to the big shots who say we're not doing our job, why don't you, roll up your sleeves, get your panties out of a fucking bunch and come do what we do. Come and do the same job that we do day in and day out. I don't ask for much, but I do ask for respect. I mean, I'm there for a reason, you hired me for a reason, and it's to get the job done, and I do it every week. I may bitch, I may gripe, I may cry and whine, but you know what? That job still gets done, and I have every right to cry and whine if I so choose. Now, as I was saying, I have this one worker. She isn't really my coworker because she works in company with our store, but that's beside the point. Anyway, her boss was bitching and nagging at her because she is. Oh, hello. Where's the relic? Give me the relic. Give me the fucking relic. I really don't need this. Anyway. I was like, thinking to myself, it's not cool the way, us employees get treated. It's actually bullshit. I mean, if fucking the union saw, is where I work, it's a union store, they saw how, run down we are, they'd be like, fuck you guys, but they don't, because store makes everything look good on paper. As long as it looks good on paper, it doesn't matter what we do, I mean, don't get me wrong, ours are okay, but for work, it's too much sometimes. And don't get me started with the fucking customers. We're there for you. We're there doing our job. You can't bitch at us. Otherwise, we're not going to want to help you. And there's been a couple times where I've shrugged people off because they've been so disrespectful. I'm not afraid to admit it. And I don't see anybody else, admitting it. Now, I want to move on to this game right here. I'm playing Destiny. Like I said, I like to play the game because there's some enjoyment out of it. I mean, I dropped well over $300 on this game for the PlayStation 3 and the PS4 and 360. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I might have to get some enjoyment out of it. Yeah. But I can see where some of the people argue the fact that Destiny's starting to become something that's a pay-to-win. I personally disagree. However, there are parts of it where I can agree with, especially since What part of it I agree with is the fact that you can get something on here for like 25 bucks where you can go from any level to level 25 without having to do the work. See, back when I was a rookie, I'm not afraid of that. I sucked. I didn't know how to do raids. I didn't know how to aim properly. Much like now, I still don't know how to do that shit. But at least I'm getting to the point where I can do what I need to do and get it done. I mean, I wouldn't have, you know, specific type of weaponry and gear and all that shit. A lot of it nowadays for the pay-to-win, quote-unquote, is just cosmetic. There ain't nothing wrong with dropping a couple of bucks here and there. It's what I did. But, you know, it also shows that you support what Bungie's doing. Yeah, part of it I want to argue with, you know, with Bungie. And, like, you know, I'm like getting lost in my train of thought here because I'm whooping ass and taking fucking names right now. Holy shit, I actually got something done. Let's see what step 2 is here in a second. Anyway, but you know, as long as you drop money down on a game, you might as well enjoy it. Shit. You know, back in the day when you had like a Nintendo and that sonbitch broke down, you had to make that damn thing work. Void Master 20 void kills. I'm dying. What is it? Ability kills? I know, I just looked at it and he's like, "Well, Father Nightshade, you dumb son of a bitch." With void damage without dying. Okay, cool. Cool, I can do this one rather quickly. I just gotta find a highly... I don't want a high densified area, but... Anyway, as we're saying, everybody's bitching about it. It's like, oh, you're supporting the pay to win. No, you're not. And then there's part of it where, yes, you are. I can make both arguments because I've seen both sides of it. I have come to my own conclusions. I've read everything that Bungie's put out so far, and they've been pretty honest for the most part. You see, a long time ago, I used to just say, fuck Bungie, blah, 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 because you're not listening. Well, that's not entirely true. Oh, I got it. Oh, there's nothing. Oh, god damn it. But, you know, if it wasn't for employers being so hard pressed that, you know, put everything on third shift, it really does stress us out. And whoever says it doesn't is a fucking liar. Like, I work overtime. That don't bother me. But, I was gonna say, I should have got you. You know, I work hard. I make a living. And I should be getting a full-time benefit if they're gonna consider me as full-time. But they don't, because they want to save a bucket. Which, in a way, yeah, it's fine, it's whatever. But at the same time, it's like you're kind of screwing me out of some benefits that I could actually use. I mean, yeah, as a part-time worker, I can get those quote-unquote benefits. I would just have to apply for them. They wouldn't be there to begin with. I'm not saying, like, where I work completely bad, because there's the good days and there's the bad days. Most of my days have just been shit. And there's nothing wrong with having bad days. Now, what really chaps my ass is the fact that we get no respect. And I know I've stated this before, but when customers, you know, the consumer, just being an asshole about everything because you want everything and you want it now. I get it, fine, sure, whatever, move on, move along, move along. It is the fact, and it is a fact, you want something, you want it now. Sometimes we can't give that shit to you, you know? We may not have it in stock or something. Or something else. And it's not our fault. You know, you can't just blame us. You gotta blame the suppliers for that shit, you know? I mean, if you blame just us, then, you know, you shouldn't even be shopping. Now, another thing that really pisses me off, okay? When I was a kid, I had a bedtime. And that bedtime was about 8 o'clock. When I first started going to school, you know, kindergarten through at least 2nd grade. Then it got bumped up to 8:30. Then up to 9. Then to 10. Now I pretty much stay up all night because I'm a crucial worker, as I said before. Now, I've seen these couples bring in their, you know, children fucking 2, 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. I mean, are you fucking retarded? Now, when I say the word retarded, I do not mean the mentally handicapped. There are differences between retardation and fucking the mentally handicapped. You know, mentally handicapped, you have literally no control over it. You were born with it. You know, it's whatever. I can sympathize with you, and, you know, if you all do take offense to this, I do apologize. I'm putting my word, I do apologize. But when I mean retarded, I mean the fact that they make an active choice to be stupid. An active choice not to use a fucking brain. And, you know, I'm being brutally fucking honest. Fucking hell, that. I really do. I hate this guy. You know what? I can kill him on my own. Anyway, that's the thing. Like, you must have some sort of, like, brain type of, like, brain thing going on. Oh, I know you are now. I saw you. Like, you must have, like, a brain deficiency or something. I swear to God. Anyway, that is not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is, like, if you ever expect your son or daughter to not be cranky, especially at, like, a very young age, I understand, like, in infancy, I get that. They're going to be up all the time. And I've seen it happen with my own eyes. I'm not judging. But when I see, like, 5, 6-year-olds who probably very well, you know, to the point where, you know, it gets to the point where sometimes you kind of have to hurt people. Half the time I do want to tell the mothers, like, you know, you bring your kids here on a Wednesday night, knowing full well that they have to. I get last minute shopping. I get it. Everybody does. Even me. But there's no excuse when they're doing it. There really is no excuse. Now, you're probably gonna be yelling at me in the comments saying, "You fucking cocksucker." And I'm sorry I curse so much, but you know what? I'm fucking 23, going on 24. I can say what I want. I earned the right when I turned 18. Anyway. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. motherfucker pissing me off. Smoke for the win. Kobe. But, you know, okay. And another thing. I'm an avid writer on a site. I don't want to, you know, divulge because there's no point in it. But my main focus is on one specific person. Actually, a couple specific people, but I'm not gonna name names because ain't no point in that. Anyway, these people have caused so much drama in my life. I've literally got so mad to the point where I thought to fucking snap. I mean, you know what? I did snap. I snapped on a couple of people, and I feel guilty about it. I feel like an asshole. Because, you know what? At the time, I was being... That was my DualShock controller acting up, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. Technical difficulties. We're gonna have them, especially. Anyway, as I was saying, you know, those who cause drama just to cause drama, you're an asshole. I'm gonna call it like I fucking see it because it's true. You want to sit there and waste your time creating hell for somebody? I mean, what the fuck's your problem? Did you know, your mommy not wean you off the bottle or something? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm being kind of a douchebag right now. But you know what, I hate it when people cause drama. I mean, I didn't start nothing with you until you start something. I'm the type of guy who believes in, you know, an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and blood for blood. Don't get me wrong. There's been times where it's gotten me in trouble. There's been times where it's gotten other people in trouble, and I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble. I'm trying to prove a point. Sometimes my point is made, even if I don't have to make it. They do it honestly. They do it to themselves. And I've had it to the point a couple of times where I just did not give two shits. I'm not that way anymore. I actually do care about people. I'm actually not a bad guy in general. I at least try not to be. It must be on the other side. It is when people paint me out to be the bad guy. You know what? And then there's some days where I welcome it. It's like, you know what? Go ahead. Do what you want to do. In the end, I know who I am. You know? With these people that caused me drama the last couple of weeks, I didn't care. You know, honestly, that's their problem. Now, with one person I did get it resolved, we talked it out, but I told this person like it was. Said if you ever want to know anything, all you have to fucking do is ask. Because I'm an approachable guy. All you have to do is ask me. I mean, there's no point in hiding. I didn't do anything to make you hide. That one. I'm jumping around like an idiot. This is the second time in patience in this spot. Like in a row. Just unheard of. God damn, I'm missing all my shots. Yeah. As you see, I like using my... What this is, it's called a super, and if you don't know what that thing is, it's basically this little power-up you can get. It only lasts temporarily, huh? I'm using something called the Night Stalker, which is my favorite class. I mean, I used to love the Blade Dancer so much, like, I would play nothing but Blade Dancer. I would do stealth, but now I have Warframe for that. You know, it reminds me of Splinter Cell when I decided to go just on my own and do stealth mode shit. Now, that game in itself is a totally different animal, and I do plan on doing a let's play of that sometime in the near future. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this one relatively short. I hope you all enjoy. Give me a thumbs up. You know, rate, comment, subscribe, whatever. You know, I don't mean it whatever like in a bad way. You know, share this video with your friends. Maybe I can point out something. Leave me suggestions in the comment section below. I am Polar Nightshade, Conan, or Sinner X4, whatever you want to call me. And I am also, as Muda Hart would call us, an ordinary gamer. And with that being said, I am